Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your wealth check-in for November 2025. It does touch on finances, money, investments, savings, etc. But it's also just anything in your wealth center, what makes you feel wealthy in life, wealthy in your everyday, like you're living an abundant life, you're feeling fulfilled. So all of that will come out, whatever your soul energies and your angels want to touch upon at this check-in. I do timestamp, so feel free to jump at your messages. I'm completely okay with that. Otherwise, we'll hang out together and get charms, cards, and any initial impressions. So let's see here. We'll start with the charms. And we'll just go around the chart. And we'll see where they want to drop. I'm already feeling movement, so it's got to be something along the side here. Bit of excitement. My hand's kind of, oh, they want me to go in. They're already pushing my hand into the middle, so kind of feels like when I draw, to be honest. Something that I've recently been encouraged to do, thanks to some of my viewers here on the channel. I shared some old doodles from my early days of starting my intuitive practices, tuning into that ability. And then I've recently taken up the pencil again. I just kind of doodle with pencil. But the way they're moving my hand around, and it's like no structure to it with you guys. Taurus, Aries, Leo. I kind of went top to bottom or right to left through the chart, very structured. And you guys, I'm just kind of going around the perimeter, then I'm dipping into the middle. Very interesting. I actually think they want the last charm, so I'm just going to place it down. Don't want to waste time and minutes for something to get unstuck from my finger. Okay, let's see what they're doing here. I actually wasn't even paying attention when these fell. A couple decisions. And I'll just turn this upright. Interesting. What to do next? See the signs. Green flags. So you're getting some insight, some encouragement, some help. And you got two decisions. That probably is combined. Maybe. I shouldn't say that. And then we have over there something that's keeping you off balance, not feeling truly fulfilled here at this time. At least not in your heart. You're not feeling fully abundant and wealthy in the heart. It just means that maybe you're not following a passion right now, or something's just not translating now in the way that you were hoping. Right? Maybe you were pursuing an idea and it just hasn't come to full fruition yet. It could be a project that's getting stalled. We'll see here. Maybe it's your wealth building, right? Trying to build your investments and you're kind of trudging along a little bit. So you're just not feeling too happy about that. Let's see here. Okay. Sagittarius. Where are we going to start on your chart? I'm actually drawn up to that DIY charm here. We have your needs are not being met. And I was just saying how the red here, I know it's connected to your heart center. So you're just not feeling fulfilled. Could be at work. You're just not getting excited, right? It's kind of flatlined maybe. Maybe there's a delay in something. So that triggers us to go into a more kind of sorrowful kind of mood, right? Pessimistic sometimes, or just lacking hope. And then I'm rubbing like a lucky coin or quarter in my pocket, my DIY charm. If Dad can't fix it, no one can, which means you have the tools. And I was just rubbing it like a lucky coin. So you got some luck on your side as it relates to your needs not being met here. So I feel like this is something that might be out of your control, out of your ability to influence, but you already have luck on your side. So just kind of wait it out, right? Keep rubbing your lucky charm here. Keep your lucky quarter on you. Okay, so let's see here. Look how you're just calmly waiting, right? You're kind of letting this devil dance all around you. And you're like, yeah, whatever, you know, I'll let you do what you want to do, and I'm just going to wait you out. So, you know, if you're not feeling fulfilled at home, this could be either a partner or maybe children, right? You're just like, whatever, go through your moods, go through your tantrum, you do you, and when you're ready, you know, I'm here, and we'll go back to having a wealthy, abundant life together. You know, happy, joyful home together. Work environment could be the same thing. You know, you're just letting a detractor or, you know, maybe somebody in the workplace that bothers you, but the angels are just like, nah, you know, they have no impact on you, right? The devil's dancing around. They keep saying around, so there's no direct connection to you. You also have your swords blocking. You're also underground. He's dancing on top and you're laying underground, right? And look who you're laying with. If you can see that silhouette around you, it looks like an angel with its wings hanging out with you. So your angels, your loved ones with the roses and the flowers here, are just like, just wait it out. Just let it happen. There's nothing you can do, right? The luck is on your side. The happiness, the fulfillment, the fresh starts here, the green stems, that's all new start. Just let this devil work its way. It's almost like they'll lose interest, they'll go away, right? They're getting nothing out of you, no rise out of you. So they're just like, okay, you know, I'll move on to something else. So just wait it out, Sag. Needs are not being fully met now, but there's a reason for it. This other party, this other influence has to kind of go through the motions. Could be your company has to get through this project first, or you just need to make it through to the end of the year. You know, in 2026 is going to be completely different for you in terms of wealth and abundance. You just, like, the devil could be 2025, right? Could be this year was just the devil. So don't let it bother you. December's around the corner, you know, just to enjoy your birthday season. I'm going to come here. What to do next? See, the signs are there, the green flags that I was saying in the intro with the charms. And my wine bottle, kind of weather vane topper charm, that's how I read it, is both kind of like the game spin the bottle, right? You use it to choose a person, choose a destination, whatever it might be, right? Choose a decision. And you're playfully doing so, right? You're allowing the bottle to make that decision for you, and you're going with the wind. You're going where the wind blows. That's why this weather vane topper doesn't have the northeast, southwest directions, because you're just gonna go with the flow here. And it's kind of like, see the signs, because you're asking, what do I do next, right? You're spinning the bottle. What do I do? You're throwing it out to the universe. You tell me. And they're like, well, I am telling you. The signs are there. So let's see. What are your signs? Okay, well, there's a card to get. The Lovers. And they're drawing me right down to the snake here, biting his calf. And obviously he's being distracted, right? Distracted, but the sign is there. The little sign is there. He's even shaking his shaker, right? His tail, your angels are making noise. They're pulling your leg as well. They're pulling you in a direction here. The moon is howling at your back, shining at your back. So who's this distraction? I don't know if this distraction is lack of hope, just because she's so white. And for me, white is hope, self-belief, trust in self, self-love even, right? Self-esteem, I should say. confidence. And that's like, I'm more so reading that than like an external influence, right? External party here. It's more of the white. And your angels are trying to get you to kind of pull away from this self-doubt, right? Because of the way she's kind of just given up, right? Don't just give up. The signs are there. We're trying to let you know that there's good favor here. So again, there's good favor here. So keep your confidence up. Trust in yourself and your abilities. Another way that this could be displaying right now could be at work, or in the case of your finances, maybe even you might be feeling like you're failing, but you're not failing, right? Keep your confidence, your hope and trust in self, your belief that you're making the right moves, taking the right steps. So it's kind of like, don't get in your own way, sort of that message. But the universe has been giving you signs. So there's got to be like little pleasant surprises, happy news that we receive. Like sometimes we open our bank account and we're like, oh, really? I didn't think I saved that much last month. So you're going to have like those green flags, those green signs. It could be a manager kind of dropping not so subtle or hints in your conversations that things are going to be changing and shifting in a favorable way for you, for everyone, right? The winds of change are happening. So go with it. Embrace it. Okay, let's see. Which decision are they going to want first here? I'm going to keep going counterclockwise because for some reason this rewinding of the clock, kind of turning back the hands, seems significant here as we come back to this decision, because this decision charm has the ripple effect. So this is something you decided a while ago. Doesn't even mean to this year. It could be 5 years ago. So it's a decision, a seed you planted, and now you're about to feel that ripple effect, right? The impact here, that third tier of petals are touching you or about to touch you. And so it's sitting on improving your relationship with money. So this is your emotional relationship. So how you feel about wealth. And we have an upcoming gathering which will present a new opportunity. So you've made a decision to participate in something that's going to open a door, that's going to bring you money. You made a decision to maybe share something. Example of that is, for example, like myself, I had sparks of ideas in September and I tossed them, to certain different people that I knew they had the expertise or they were more connected to kind of that realm of the world to get their feedback. So if you did a similar thing months ago or years ago, this is that ripple effect coming back now. This could be a phone call of, hey, remember when you did this? Well, sorry I didn't talk to you, but I ran with it. And this person's interested and this person's interested, right? Maybe you decided to put your house up for sale, for private sale. And you were getting nothing and nothing and nothing. And then all of a sudden, boom, the right buyer shows up and there's like no negotiation. They're offering you more than what you're asking, or them showing up now is the right place, right time for you to take a leap forward to do that big move. Maybe you were worried you would have to carry 2 mortgages or carry 2 properties, right? So that's what's happening now. So keep more positive thinking and your positive emotions with relations to wealth. So don't say I'm unlucky. Don't say like, oh my God. Instead say I'm very fortunate. I'm going to be debt free, etc. But this new opportunity, this decision you made for yourself. Oh my gosh, look at the money just coming in. Look at the genie, right? There's your wish come true. That was your decision. I'm going to pick up this lamp on the beach and rub it. I don't know. Who knows if there's a genie in there? And you took that leap of faith. You embrace that courage. And the genie popped out and said, yeah, I got 9 of cups here. Not even 3 wishes. I got 9 wishes for you. And then here you are, King of Cups. Right? You followed your intuition. The blue is better handle on emotions. You're holding your scrying cup, which means you're now tapping into your power of divination, manifestation, making things happen. And again, this is a dream come true. You're cheersing yourself here. Here's that daydream. Here's that vision. Here's that wish that you saw scrying in the water of your cup. Now go ahead and drink it. Right? Go ahead and accept it. Now I just pulled the cards back because they wanted me to see this starfish. Now the starfish for me, when I get it, this is forward momentum. So yes, it does lay there, but it regenerates. When it's in the water, it actually moves very quickly, and he has his foot forward, a step forward. There's that decision again, right? The decision to pursue a dream. You just leaned, like that example I gave you about having that spark of creativity in September, and I just had ideas that I put down on paper or I verbally shared with others. Those are dreams. Those are ideas. Those are possible opportunities you put out there. Maybe you finally got your courage to share a talent, and, now you have an audience. I mean, I could use myself again. I decided this year to launch my YouTube channel, and now here you are, right? You're my audience. We're connecting and sharing together. I mean, YouTube's not a revenue stream for me, but I do it because I enjoy it. I do it because I enjoy connecting with you, and that makes me feel wealthy and abundant, right? So, decision, ripple effect happening now for you. There's a sense of now. This forward momentum happening, whatever this upcoming gathering. But I feel like it's now. So it's either happening December or like January. It's got to be part of this holiday period. Transition into the new year period. But I feel more holiday festivity period. Which is kind of nice, right? Because it's happening in your birthday season. So maybe this is your fairy godmother, fairy godfather, right? Here's your birthday wish. Blow out your candle. Make sure you make a wish on your candle this year. If you don't usually, do it this year for sure. Okay, what your heart truly wants. And this charm, so first it's the angelic color hue, and then the angels have chosen their spotlight charm. So my sparkly, my shiny, glittery charm, which is a decision, but this is a new one. So you already made one decision that is now paying dividends. And you're about to embark on a new bright decision that you've made for yourself. And the angels are all for it. Your soul is happy because it taps into you following your heart, you following your intuition. You're really being guided right now. You are truly trusting yourself, which is weird that you're dealing with some self-doubt and lack of confidence, maybe in being able to succeed. But they're saying, no, don't even go there. Don't even think about that. Okay. So what your heart truly wants. So a spotlight on a decision. Now, what's interesting is with the Knight of Cups, I'm getting Capricorn energy because the Capricorn symbol is that mix of, what is it, like a ram and a mermaid tail? And they're pulling me down to the tail, which is interesting because Sagittarians are the centaur, which is human with the horse body. So you also have two sides, right? Two parts that just seamlessly come together. So I'm wondering if they're showing that, right? Because here's the bravery. You ventured out, right? You left your castle. You decided to take part, right? You're not just watching. Like, look at you drinking alone in the crew sailing away. And you're like, no, not this time. I'm going to join them. I'm going to be part of it. a completely different approach you're taking here, but you're showing your full self. You're showing your true self, right? Here you're hiding your tail. Here you're celebrating and showing off your tail. Everything else is covered by armor, but not your mermaid tail. You're also bringing your best goblet forward. So this is you're showing your best, truest, authentic form. This is me. This is who I am. And you are being celebrated for it. The moon is shining down on you. There's your wish come true. That's the spotlight. So that's your wish number 2 out of 9 happening, right? Look at that, it's shining right on your cup. Maybe that's why I said make sure you make a wish and blow your candle this year. Because the moon's ready for it. You know, if that's not your thing, the next full moon in December, or the next, yeah, I guess in the calendar it would probably be December. Throw a wish on it. Just go like, hey moon, I got a wish for you tonight. And share it with them. Look at all the seashells here. This is a lot of feedback. This is a lot of information coming into you. Clarity, insights. Like every single one of these seashells contains a aha moment, contains a conversation for you. You know, these could be clients. These could be, you know, positive reviews. This could be just a circle of people that you start to gather into a new network. You become part of that team, that crew, right? But these are new bonds because this is a lot of conversation. So this is supporting energy, people helping you, talking about you, the great things you're doing. So pursue something your heart truly wants, because the last time you did that, last time you made a decision to pursue a passion, it's paying out dividends. Did it take a while? Sure. But do it again. Your angels want you to do it again. Keep going after what you truly want. So we'll check in next month and we'll see which wish out of 9 here you're on.